Welcome, everybody. One more time for Sidney Antonio on piano and Owen Lewis on tenor saxophone. That was a piece that's starting to become a Maynard High School standard. We've played it a few times, and it's a very, very well done arrangement of Cuban dances, and that was the first one, the conga, from Robert Sheldon. Our next piece is one that is sort of the cornerstone of this concert and band music in general. So when we were originally thinking about a concert in late 2022, and some of you will remember this from our spring concert last year, we realized that it is the 150th year anniversary of Rafe Vaughan Williams' birth. And it's Rafe, not Ralph. You can impress your friends next time you're talking about classic wind band literature. Rafe Vaughan Williams. So around the turn of the 20th century, Vaughan Williams, along with Holst and Granger, started a movement not only making wind band music more popular, but also nationalism in composing. So they would travel around the British Isles and collect folk songs being sung on farms and by sailors and the people of their lands, and arrange them into really beautiful works of music that are kind of set the tone for music composition for the next 120 years or so. So this is one of Vaughan Williams' most challenging and most important works, English Folk Song Suite. There are 3 movements. You'll hear about 15 different folk melodies throughout the 3 movements, but between movements, when we stop, if you could hold your applause, that would be great. So this is 17 Come Sunday, My Bonnie Boy, and Folk Songs from Somerset. Thank you so much. That's quite a blow, as we say in the band world. So we're going to take a couple of seconds to grab some water and breathe a little bit. We now take you to a much different island down by Australia. This is a New Zealand sailing song. I think it was senior saxophonist Kate Carlisle who a few years ago came to me and said we should do either a medley or some type of sea shanty. And so we took this piece of music out, and there was some debating between band members as to whether or not this constitutes a sea shanty. How many people thought it was? How many people thought no? Oh, okay, so that's balanced out a little bit, but yeah, this is a sailing song from New Zealand, a whaling song, in fact, and it's an interesting compositional style where the composer breaks up sort of the main melody or the main tune throughout the piece, and you'll hear bits of pieces before it all comes together. And you'll even get to hear some of the words to this sailing song, which is a really lovely shanty, if I may. It's as far as so you'll hear one verse, which is, as far as I've heard, the whale's not gone. Oh, my bad. Yep, right. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut, and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Thank you so much. And now for another completely different tune. If you've been to our concerts in the past, you probably have noticed, or hopefully you've noticed, that we like to do certainly band music from different parts of the world, not just the kinds that have sprouted from, say, Vaughan Williams or Western Europe, the Americas. And not only that, but we like to look for genuine and authentically written band music. And this was quite a find, our next piece. It's called Yagibushi by Hiro Iwe. And it's folk songs from Japan put into a really interesting arrangements where he uses quite a number of different dissonances and different harmonies and different articulation styles to create a truly unique piece. So this is Yagibushi. Every year, the Massachusetts Music Educators Association holds different district festivals. So for the 5 districts in Massachusetts, and then all state festivals where students can audition, and if they're accepted, play with students from other schools, with professional conductors and arrangers and composers at times. And we had several students audition this year. If you could stand up if you auditioned for districts this year, and let us recognize you for going on those auditions. Yeah. Accepted to the concert band festival this year was our own, that you just heard him on a trumpet solo, Adam Lucas. You both, right? And also from our saxophone section, alto saxophonist Alvaro Gonzalez. And in one of the most competitive parts of the ensemble, the top trumpet score in the jazz auditions went to also Adam Lucas. Big hand for him. So we'll have all-state auditions soon. We'll see how we fare at that festival. Our next one, I don't think needs any introduction. We all know these movies and music, right? Hopefully, maybe. Yeah? Seen the Pirates movies? Know the Pirates music? Okay. Rachel Fisk on flute and Adam Lucas on trumpet once again, those last solos, everybody. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for being here. It's wonderful to see our auditorium filled up in December again. I don't know if anyone remembers last year we were in the Fowler Auditorium and we were backwards. Seems like a long time ago, but just a year. So it's so nice to be at our home base with you, playing for you. And this is not the end of our concert season. Our last piece of music is a little hint at what you'll get to hear next week with some holiday tunes, Christmas, Hanukkah, a couple other ones. Imani? Why can't I? Kwanzaa, thank you. Imani is the fifth day of Kwanzaa. And please be there. It'll be a nice, relaxed atmosphere. You'll sit at tables, have some desserts provided by the Maynard Music Association, and you can enjoy some holiday tunes. This is going with our Islands theme, Celtic flavored piece of music, but a nice twist on the Ukrainian bell carol. And thank you so much for coming again tonight. Thank you to the Maynard Music Association for helping us out. Thank you to our administration. I'm sure they're here somewhere. Thank you, Ms. York and Ms. Doktorov, for being here. And yeah, we'll see you Tuesday, hopefully. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. We'll see you Tuesday. Oops. Oh.
Hello, everyone. I am Wilbert Chow. I'm senior clarinet player and band president for this great band. When the class of 2023 was in 5th grade, Mr. Kozik became our new band director. It has been 8 winter concerts since then. This is the 8th one. And although it is impossible to give back everything that you've given to us, a gift is our best attempt at that. So thank you so much for everything. On behalf of the band this year and the class of 2023, thank you, Mr. Kozik.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure and honor, really. Have a lovely night, everybody. We'll see you soon.